Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to the Mobile One Truck Series for the second to last race of the season. So, this will be the penultimate race. The next will be, obviously, Charlotte for the championship for all three series race here. So, the sixth to last race of season 7. Yeah. Okay. So, on pole, Casey Hampton will lead us to green. Alongside him, his teammate, Dakota Kiger, who's 6th in points. Trying to get a top 5 in points. About 30 away from Andy Mendez. And then here's the battle for the championship right here on the second row. Will, second in points, trails Levi Soto by 28. And obviously, Levi Soto ahead by 28. Both 3 wins apiece. 10 top 5s apiece and 12 top 10s apiece. So, very, very similar stats. Now, Will has twice as many laps led and more than twice as many poles, but we're not talk about that. 4th in points, Carl Hill, minus 199, essentially out of the championship fight. I mean, unless, like, those two, like, DNF the next 2 races and he, like, wins both and, like, leads it. It's basically over. Denver Hurtado, Carl Scott, Daryl Norris, Dick Cummings, Rich Fish, Damon Middleton, Justin Ross, Alfredo Sanders, Juan Marino Jr., Todd Petty, Kirk McDonald, Noah Reed, I believe last week's winner, right? Or last race winner.
Yeah.
Terrence Garza, he's 8th in point. Harry Larson, Eddie Goodwin, Owen Parsons, Andy Mendez. Andy Mendez, 5th in points, trying to hold on. Don't think there's really any chance that he climbs higher, but a great season for the veteran. Reed Jacobson, Blake Newman. Blake Newman, 3rd in points. Only driver inside the top 5 in points without a win. Only has laps led, so has barely seen the front of the field, but has been wildly consistent.
He's been consistent.
Yep. Even though he has less, or half the top 5s as the top 2 in points. But he essentially needs to win this race and needs everyone else to DNF. So, same kind of situation as Carl Hill. And then we have Ricky Rogers, Earl Bell, Jamar McDowell, Jackson Young, Edward Washington, Byron Parker, and Benny Rice. Who else? Now, one thing I will note, well, less important, but more of something for Troy. It's kind of weird saying these names based off of what we know now.
Yeah.
Nothing will be said, but obviously... Oh, okay.
Okay, I guess it's not how you're supposed to pace.
Anyways, but I won't say names, and this is obvious. Some drivers will not be racing next season, and we already know some of those drivers' names. I'll spoil one right now. Benny Rice is not coming back next year.
I don't think that's much of a spoiler at this point.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, that's why I said it. Obviously, uncontracted next year, he has no plans to run even in D4, so say goodbye to the 7, I guess. No, don't worry, the 7 truck is coming back next year, just not Benny Rice, thank God. And yeah. Who is your pick to win here in Chicagoland?
You know, give me Dakota Kiger. Getting her first ever win.
Yeah, that would be a hell of a first win. Has only led 8 laps all season, 6th in points. Has just kind of been sneakily solid. I don't remember her really wrecking at all. And that's kind of kept her up here. But coming to the green, Hampton, Kiger, CMSR front row. The second row is where the focus is on. The championship battle Green flag. 41 laps. Gonna be a relatively short race, but I could see this race getting very chaotic. I mean, a lot of these guys, their championship hopes absolutely over. Their one last hope at some success this season is a win. They go 3 wide. Looking for 4. Here comes a couple more CMSR trucks. 4 wide.
Oh my god.
3 wide for the lead for CMSR. Kyger in the wall.
Kyger in the wall.
Gonna shoot down the track. They're gonna keep it green for now. 4 wide deeper in the field. Not a whole lot of room here. Carl Hill and Will dropping back. Same with Levi Soto. All the championship contenders dropping big time early. CMSR top 3. And another one of them right here. Get inside the top 5. 3 wide for 4th place as Scott going for the race lead. Norris almost tagged the back of Alfredo Sanders as CMSR goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's Soto around! Will in it! The top 2! The top 2 at points. Spun out. Soto looks like she's gonna drive off. Will gonna drive off as well. Big wreck there. Oh my goodness. And that was their seasons on the line right there. Oh my goodness. The top
Yo, every time I walk away,
wrecked.
something happens.
The top 2 in points just wrecked.
Jesus Christ. Was
it really Reed Jacobson? Is Reed Jacobson really the one? Just cleans out Will.
Wow. That's a teammate, by the way.
Oh my god.
That's 3 RBMS cars in that. That might be all 3 of their trucks in that wreck, actually.
And did both Valvoline cars get involved? Yeah, both Valvoline trucks are in it. But that is big trouble early on. Obviously, they drop back into around 15th. And
yeah, that is all 3 RBMS trucks.
Nice. And Will gets cleaned out. And unfortunately, Soto, absolutely nothing to do with that wreck. Yeah, Will got hit pretty good.
Did Blake Newman make it?
Blake Newman maybe made it through. I think he did. He definitely lost track position, but I think he got through unscathed.
Now, depending how the top 2 are, this could be a chance for him to really
close that gap.
Gain some ground.
Yeah, and he could have kind of a Hail Mary opportunity at Charlotte. I think that's kind of worst case scenario for these 2 is neither of them win and both of them lose, and it kind of brings an extra element into Charlotte where they don't just worry about each other and they have to potentially worry about other drivers. It's a big blow to the top 2 points. Oh, yeah, it just kept getting hit. Now, luckily, I don't think either truck got too badly hurt. We'll find out, obviously.
I think Will had the worst of it.
Oh, absolutely. I don't see Will. Oh, there he is. Okay. No trucks have retired from that wreck, which makes sense. I didn't think it was that bad. Top 4 is CMSR. Their 5th truck was involved. And also just was dropping to the back anyways. Because she, you know.
Also, look on email real quick. Yes, no, maybe, wait.
I thought I saw something. Like, I got a notification. Sure. I don't know why it's MCS news and not Mobile One Truck Series news, but to each their own.
Oh, I forgot. Hold up.
Fix that and then, yeah. My favorite Menards Cup Series moment, the Truck Series. Now I would like to look at the first lap or two of this race. With the 07 truck. So, Kiger up front, was on the front row. Kind of high. Oh yeah, just kept getting tight in the dirty area. Her teammate goes into the wall. Does a really good job of keeping it in the wall instead of coming down the track, trying to save herself.
That's one thing you don't hear much. Good job at keeping it in the wall.
Yeah, no, I know. It's kind of an odd thing, and it seems very counterintuitive, but sometimes it's better to slow yourself down rather than wreck the field. And I think she got through unscathed? Holy, what an avoidance potential. I don't think she was actually... Wow. It's really impressive, actually. But getting ready to go back green, front two... What are these teammates? What in God's name? Both of the Middleton trucks are 5th and 6th. And wait, are these two teammates? Larson and Rich Fish?
I believe so, yeah. I think they're both Locusts.
What? Teammates of Doom and Despair? Okay, so the first 4 rows are all teammates. Alongside each other. That is...
Wow.
Both the Middleton trucks, 2 Locust trucks, 4 CMSR trucks. Okay. Well, coming to the green. Coming to lap number 8. Early wreck has pretty significant implications. Green flag. Oh wait, the 34 is totally fine. Uh-oh. Will looks slow on the restart. 3 wide for the lead. Hampton not waiting to make a move. He's gonna move straight to the bottom. Here comes Middleton to the bottom. Damon Middleton going to the bottom for the race lead. Norse into the wall. Same thing that happened to Kiger earlier. 3 wide. Larson gonna go to the lead potentially. Oh, almost turned around. Person's really sideways. 4 wide for the race lead. They get it back down to 3.
Petty.
Todd Petty gonna go to the lead. Carl Hill could go to the lead. This is big. Has an opportunity with the struggles from the front of the field. Oh, the wrecking! Big wreck in the middle of the field. Justin Ross goes into the wall. Goodwin eats it. Oh, and Mendez around.
Oh my God. Oh, Newman.
Levi Soto in it as well.
Newman.
Oh my
Jesus
goodness.
Christ.
Another very, very big wreck for seemingly no reason.
That was like 8 wrecks in one.
Yeah, and I think they were all kind of caused by the same thing there. I think they kind of stacked it up when the first wreck happened, and I think that's what caused this. Well, some of this. I think it started with Reed. Oh no, it started right in front of him. Oh, 3 CMSR trucks implode from... Oh no, that's all 4.
Wow.
That's just 4 CMSR trucks in the wall. Wow, implosion. They mostly get away okay. And then, yeah, this makes sense. Because, like, the 99 spinning down, Goodwin tags. Oh, Soto just gets tight and cleans them all out. Fucking genius levels of driving him over here. Instead of hitting the brakes, we clean ourselves out. Another... what happened here? I'm pretty sure the 3 just cleaned him out. Wow. Okay, Blake. Taking out the competition. Yeah, so it was all caused by the same thing. It just happened at different times. Wow. So really it was one wreck. Yo, brainiacs, am I right? I don't know what else to say besides what I just said. Okay?
Okay, I have sent you a thing of like the changes, and then put a check mark of
Yeah.
ones that have been announced, just so we can keep track of it.
Gilliam.
Yeah, guys, we know everything, and you guys know like
Everything.
virtually nothing.
Yeah, we even have the script for the championship. Spoiler alert,
Mhm.
Larry Cooper Jr. wins the last 2 races, but then gets disqualified, and Aaron Busch wins the championship. In case you were curious. So now that way you don't have to watch the last 2 races. Aaron Busch wins. Oh, and also Michael Holmes dies, and his family is distraught. He does the Wallace Field Chicagoland incident, if you know what I mean. Troy, you should know what I mean.
Yeah.
You recorded that. Chat, I had like a test in biology today, and I wanted to kill myself. And I honestly considered it. So I wonder how bad Levi Soto is. The 68 got through it fine. And so we had pit stops, so I don't know what happened, but we have a very interesting front row. Some plate track shit. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Thank you. Okay, wait. Okay, my question? How? Oh, I guess. Holy Toyotas, man. All these Toyotas just for... How many wins do Toyotas have? I guess they have quite a few. No, I guess they have a lot. Because Carl Hill and Levi Soto carry. And Hurtado has one. Oh, never mind. Let's get shit on there, but they have like half the wins this season, so just never mind. Screw me, I guess. Noah Reed is a lap down. Eddie Goodwin is a lap down, and Andy Mendez 2 laps down, and could fall even farther with all this damage.
Retap.
No, not retap. The green shirt is so cursed. Yo, I saw the Mobile One 14, and I had a mini panic attack because I didn't know who that was.
Oh.
Like, you know when you see like something like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who's Kyle Busch win the championship? Here we go, coming to the green. Hurtado Larson. Green flag, back in the air. Mendez trying to Kyle Busch. I don't think that works here, to be honest. Hopefully these guys figure out how to calm down. 2x2 as they head onto the back straightaway. Petty looks low. Carl Scott on the bottom. Uh-oh, 4 wide.
Oh
Middleton
God, not again.
way up high. Gonna keep it out of the wall. Soto seems to be staying just to the tail end of the pack. Looks damaged though. So this could be Will's chance to take this points lead. 3 wide for the lead, Jackson Young. looking for the lead. And poked his nose out there for a second. Scott potentially going to take
Carl Scott.
control. Oh, Ricky Rogers almost dumped it through the infield right there. Out of turn 4, he was sideways. Oh my god, Benny Rice is outrunning the points leader. Dick Cummings, who was involved in that last wreck. Same with the 69. Oh, the CMSR car. Doesn't matter. They are trying to climb up, and Hurtado gets loose. Hurtado wiggles up the racetrack. 4 wide here. Running out of room. Marino Jr. Gotta try to clear. Gonna be able to do it. 4 wide again. Hampton trying to move up. Okay, so Soto seems severely disadvantaged right now. And look at where Will is. Up inside the top 10. 3 wide for 3rd. Scott goes to the lead. 69 goes to lead. And Clear is going to try to drive away. I believe the other 3 CMSR drivers have wins.
Yeah.
So, the 69 has won with every driver except for Carl Scott. So, he is trying to make that happen. Jackson Young gets sideways.
I don't think Edwards Carl has one, does he?
Okay. He was the one I wasn't sure about. But I feel like he might. Do check. Jackson Young.
No, it's just Busch and Harms.
Oh, okay. Goes to the lead. Now, if Carl Scott wins this one, I'm sure they'll put Aaron Busch in next week.
Yeah.
Owen Parsons all the way low. Trying to climb up. Oh, Scott shot dead to the left. Trying to make an aggressive move into turn 1. I mean, they cannot pull away up at the front here. How slow are you going? What do you mean you're going 20 miles per hour slower in the turns? They're going 20 miles per hour slower at the end of the back straightaway than these guys are in the turns. Just so I'd like to know.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Soto starting to pick up a little bit. God, what the fuck? I think Hurtado hit the wall. Something had to have happened. There's... Oh, maybe... Problem? Yeah, fuel system. Problem for the 26, yeah. That's unfortunate. Strong day. Or at least half decent day. Going. Kiger. Gonna clear to 4th. Gonna have to play a little bit of passive defense here. Oh, 3 wide. Cummings not waiting around. Trying to follow his teammate. 3 CMSR trucks inside the top 5. The 4th one right here, and the 5th one's right here. So, all top 15. Wow. 1/3 of the top 15 is one team. Jackson Young going for the lead now. And these two just can't get away from each other. Todd Petty's kind of dropped off. And these two fighting has kind of brought in a couple of guys that are definitely quicker, if not similar pace. Big fight here. Immediately into the bumper. sort of still slowly picking up spots. You can tell she is clearly hurt. So, 3 cars out. Trucks out. Todd Petty leads as this battle for the race lead has heated up. 69 and 12 starting to drop back a little bit. The 07 right there in the second position. Your pick to win. Good run coming down the long back straightaway. So I don't think I did my pick, but I thought I would have picked like so I'm just gonna stay with that. Colonel Scott back to the bottom. Side by side between teammates. The race lead. Todd Petty got wiggled up. CMSR 123 right now. So, if you bet on them to win, you have a good shot. And their other 2 trucks, 11th and 12th respectively.
Kind of cooking right now.
Jacobson 3 wide to the bottom. Can't get there and stay there. Gonna wiggle a little bit. To go. Top 3 remains the same. Seems very difficult to pass up here, especially as these tires start to wear. Good run down to the bottom. Cummings trying to get there. Hill right there. Reed Jacobson right there. Cummings goes to second. Jacobson fights Kiger. Side by side for 3rd and 5th here. 2 by 2. Reed Jacobson clears to 3rd. Carl Hill looking for 3rd now. Not gonna waste any time. Scott staying about even, but not really able to get away, but not giving any easy opportunities to pass, so it's a good shot. Nose to tail for the top 2. Reed Jacobson in 3rd. Carl Hill makes a deep shot to the bottom. That's something I will note. Will has dropped back. Will continues to drop. Oh, Dick Cummings up the track. Gonna lose a ton of spots. Loses 4 in 1 turn. Side by side with his teammate. Jackson Young is on a mission. Set his quickest time this race the last time around. On a mission. He's up to the 2nd position. Young would love a win. I can't remember the last time a Young brother won across any division.
Odd Young, Talladega.
What was that, season 4? Season 5?
5, I think.
Okay, well, it's been a hot minute. Jackson Young to the bottom for the lead. First challenge we've seen for the lead in a while. Not quite going to get it side by side. Carl Hill to the bottom now. 95 not giving up. Hey, Levi Soto finally passed the 7th. And I think there won't be any lap traffic as here we go for the lead. Jackson Young there. And watch out for Carl Hill. Does he make it 3 wide? Gonna wait. Gonna be nice and disciplined. He knows his championship hopes are kind of on the line here. And I think he's still maybe too short. And will drop to the 3rd position again. Jackson Young pulls away to the race lead. First breakaway we've seen in a while. We don't expect Carl Scott to give up on this. 4 laps to go. This race is far from over. '69 gonna give it his best. Trying to widen up those turns. Try to get drive off, but it's just not working. The drive in from the 95 gonna get there. To the inside, side by side for a second. 3 laps to go.
Young looking for, I believe, his first ever win in any top series.
Yes, it would be.
Let me look.
Young in full control, side by side for second. Scott back clear, but that bought him time and room. That is what he needs right now. Is time and room. 2 laps remain. Ooh, and Scott has company again. Hill back to the inside. This time, can he get the pass done? With 2 laps to go. Side by side, this time a little bit more even. Hill might be able to stay there for 3. He will. Side by side through turn number 3. Through 4. Hill gonna have 1 lap to get there. Oh, but here comes Cummings. Soto in pit road with some sort of problem, I believe. So gonna lose 1 or 2 spots. Not the end of the world. Jackson Young. The 3rd Young brother. Looking for his first career win in the Mobile 1 Truck Series. Side by side for second. He's got room. Jackson Young for Young Racing. First career win comes in Chicagoland. And he will capture the checkered flag.
What a surprise winner, I would say, and just what a race from him.
Yeah, I mean, he was kind of off the radar during that final restart, and he just kind of slowly picked up through the field and was able to pick up the win. Another thing to note, CMSR had all 5 cars inside the top 10.
Wow.
Will 12th. That will be the points lead. By how much, we'll find out next week for the championship race at Charlotte. So, good night to you losers. And we will see you for Dex later today.